Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild. Today we take a look again at the nanites. I really have to say, these are just brilliant. I love them. And I didn't do much work here on this station, although I did this. And that is a thing to kind of not prove, but test that these things really work brilliantly with the connectors. I kind of redid my mining ship gear thingy, the mining thing I built, and I redid it by attaching the mining drills on the bottom. These are again strip mining drills from T2 something from a mod. They work good, and I also attached a lot of ejectors to get rid of the stone. I dug out a bit of material back there where the uranium and the silicon is, because that is a thing. I missed silicon. And yeah, I could remodel this whole thing in, not in minutes, but it was nice to just add blocks, remove some blocks, add some blocks, and the nanites just finished everything. Really, really nice stuff. So I have put a bit more work into the solar panels up there. I'm starting to make the whole thing bigger and bigger, and I still can see that they definitely do work. So they definitely followed the rotation of the sun. The sun should be somewhere there, not there. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe the sun is at the moment somewhere there. I don't really know, but the solar panels definitely follow the rotation of the sun. That's a cool thing. And I worked more on the mining station, and that's where we want to go. There we will see progress and a lot of it. I installed one of the nanite factories there too. And it is an absolute blast to work with these. I have to start more on the station down here, I have the feeling, in the next time, because the mining station really is getting where it should be. I realized another thing. The energy coming off this portal here is dangerous, by the way. It is definitely dangerous, at least for structures. So here you can see what I've done in, don't know, the last hours. I've put up some glass, and I've put in not more machines, but I have put in a connector for the Duchessa here, and the nanites immediately started to work on the Duchessa too. They repaired some internal damages I had here, and I could repair some stuff that happened when I docked the drones to them. You can see that still here. There's still a connector missing, but I had some damage in here while the drones were connected. I still haven't figured out if I should maybe remove the connectors and bring them down a bit so the drones don't crash into the whole structure when there's problems with them. The connectors still act weird when it comes to getting a connection to a ship. The drones basically, the attraction between the drones and the connectors was so high that it bumped into, exploded, and all that stuff. But I've turned the force of these connectors down and did it for all the connectors, or most of the connectors I have. The most amazing effect, I didn't do that for these connectors, and the whole ship kind of moved, so very, very fast. So it was a movement into that direction towards the connector, and I think only the thrusters held the ship back so it didn't crash into the station and damaged this whole part here. But you can see I have made another connector here to be able to work on this drone, because this drone was damaged. And at the moment I'm missing reactor parts. Reactor parts are a bit of a problem because I need gravel for that, and all my ships now don't store stone anymore. But I've brought some gravel over, and the assemblers here should be producing at the moment. I don't know why are they not producing? What is missing? This changed. I'm missing gold. And I shouldn't be missing gold. I worked on here because the whole machinery here is still working on the cobalt that's in the system. I definitely need to disconnect the Duchessa again. I have too much stuff, or too much working in here at the moment. Too many options in the menu here. So you can see that there's still cobalt that's getting processed, and this is not nice. It takes ages, and I think it also is still working in the arc furnaces. So my gold production is at its lowest at the moment. Let me maybe go and change that by hand. I made a mistake with putting a sorter in between the storage for the raw materials to the component, not the components, the ingots. I should have not done that, because now I can't pick up the cobalt, put it somewhere else, and then and then put in the gold. So I always have to go and put the gold in behind the cobalt when I can find it here somewhere. I have somewhere a container full of raw materials, and no. There. I always have to, because here you can see I have a lot of gold in there, but it is not producing. Now it is producing, but it for some reason takes the cobalt in, and then maybe I should go and set up. My idea was to set up refineries for the different materials. So have one refinery for maybe gold and silver, and then one for cobalt and nickel, or something like that. Because I'm definitely running out of this stuff, and the refineries can't keep up with the materials that are coming in. I definitely need to stop that. I also went out and started to get more GPS coordinates for other stuff like iron, gold, ice, iron, silicon, and all that stuff. I found an asteroid with silver, and I found one with silicon. That is a good thing, because I was missing them, and I could bring in a big load of silver and silicon. One tip that I have for all of you is, if you set up GPS points for your asteroids with the different materials, maybe name them, and then go into the description and say what it is, because I have some that are on the moon and some that are asteroids, and if you just activate them all, you only you kind of get confused, because then it is showing some on the moon, some here, some there, and so you, with that, you can go and say, I want to have different categories basically of materials, not materials that you can get, but different categories of where to find the materials. Just a tip, I learned that the hard way when I was searching for nickel, and I activated it and couldn't find it because it was somewhere on the moon, all that stuff. Here you can see the other nanite factory. It seems to be waiting for materials. What is missing? Bulletproof glass and reactor components. I've added a second reactor to maybe be able to not save uranium, but as we all know, if a reactor or a system is running on overload, and that can happen while the machines are running and while the nanite factory is running, it can run on overload. It seems to take in more uranium. And to prevent that, I will add another reactor so it doesn't go into the overload mode. We can work later on this stuff down here a bit more. I decided that I want one of the solar panels, basically one of the solar panels I've set up in the orbit of the moon. I want to have one here too. So a self-regulating solar panel. The good thing is that the sun is moving around the station on this basically line. So I can go and put one below here that rotates, similar to my old station 76 where I had that too. I will definitely take the stuff I have used there to over here and use that here too. Just to show you this, I had to make a bit of a I had to make this, how's it called? This basically dent here in the glass, because every time I opened the gate, the glass back here got destroyed, and now it doesn't do that anymore. And it also looks okayish. it is a bit different than the if I would have a flat plane of glass here. All around the station, you can see that I'm missing bulletproof glass, and I'm still struggling with what is the outside and what's the inside of the glass. there needs to be. I still can't say why they got rid of the before they had basically when you had let me get one glass panel here. I hate when it takes ages to open that. So I know now that this is the glass I need for the outside here, but before, when you had the preview here, the glass showed you what side was the side that was polarized, or that was dark on the outside and completely see-through from the inside. It doesn't do that anymore, and I don't like that. They had that for a few updates, and then it just went away with one of the updates. I don't know why. So here I have a problem with these corners here. There's just one type of these corners, and if I want to have these corners here, They're hard word to say, see-through from the other side, and they are dark from the inside. I will have to live with it, I think. There are more, but the others are 2x1 and all that stuff. So, yeah, sadly, this is how it works. Good. I want to build a living quarter here. And not only a living quarter, maybe also an airlock. So at the moment, I don't have a way to land a ship here or something like that. Most of the ships will just dock with the normal connectors. And so we will build a small space here for an airlock and basically for a living quarter. The dome shape, I will add a dome shape on top of the station. Go maybe in a diagonal line. I want to have the 1x1 slopes and then go, don't know, 3 high or something like that. Let me see. Placing the glass is a pain, so I don't have girders at the moment. Let me grab that. Go 3 high here and then make a flat. Ooh. I'm missing girders completely. Now at least the assemblers are producing the superconductors. I need them for the reactor down there. I hope that I can get the reactor components next. It takes its time, and I even have them all connected. And again, they don't work. No, why is this not working? Come on, then let's just add some girders here. So this thing can just start to produce girders for us. And the next one will produce some reactor components already. Oh, this one is taking in the girder. This one is not doing it? This is weird. I don't get it. It's okay. Everything's fine. I can live with it. I will add to the number 7 will now produce some reactor components for me. I hope with 2000 I'm good. I should have enough materials for that. And so the nanites can go and start assembling the rest. What is this one doing? This is 8. You will just start to produce bulletproof glass. That works out. Good. Again, I want to go and add a dome, a glass dome on top of this whole structure here. Take this, put a glass dome basically on top of this whole thing. And why is this not? I have girders. Why can't I place this? This works. Okay. See it now. Now it stops to work. Do I have to put in... So at least this is the right placement of the... So I will make a slope, 3 high slope here, and then just put a glass roof on top of it. That should work out better than Maybe I can... Maybe if I go and... Let me try something. Maybe we shouldn't put the... Maybe we shouldn't put the glass on its own on top of there. Maybe we should make it so that it is supported by some armor blocks. That could be better. Otherwise, I might not even be able to place the glass on top of there. Okay. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. And it's the nanites are just perfect. Just perfect. I need to do nothing. I just need to wait for the nanites to be done with the whole thing. It's the best. Okay. So maybe this high and then put glass on top of it so that I have a roof on top of it. Okay, this should work. And this. And it should also be sealed, so we can fill the whole station with atmosphere. Sorry, I have to put my legs up. Ha ha! This is a lot more comfortable. So, just to give you the idea I have in my mind for that, here we can do basically the same, use armor blocks to give support for the glass, otherwise we couldn't build it that high. Yeah. The problem is I would have to place basically a block below the glass here, and then I could put the next glass on top of it. That is not too good, so we will have to live with these struts basically in there. Okay. Okay, the plan for this week might be to work just a bit on the area here. Give it a nice, not a nice look, but I want to have this corridor here with maybe doors on each end just to be safe, and then build another platform. I don't know how it should look. Another platform over here. And then we will add an airlock here. We could use the same airlock we have on the moon base that I built together with Pampered Duchess. That could be a good idea to use that here to get in and out of the station. The placement for the ship docking here and so on is not good at the moment, but I think it's the only way I can go at the moment. I should have another airlock somewhere here. Don't know, to be able to get in and out from this ship into the station too, so I don't have to fly completely around the station every time. I don't know. we will have to see. Maybe later I want to build a bigger miner. Then this might have to move away anyways. Just let us start to build the stuff over here. Okay, people, I think we will see us on Wednesday, and then we are starting to build a platform here and think if we also want to have a glass roof on there and all that stuff. Good. See you on Wednesday.